How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews back with yet another review. And today we're going to be doing a beer that is near and dear to my heart, and that is a, not just in style, which it is a Dopplebock, but it's also one of my favorite, what do I say, go-to beers, or always have available beers, and that's Tröegs Troegenator. Dopplebocks, if you've watched any of my previous reviews, you'll know that I'm a big fan of the style. And if you've watched any of my reviews, you know, on top of rating beers as far as quality goes, or what I think, if they're good or bad or whatever, I also rate availability and value. For the only reason is some beers are super awesome, but they're just way overpriced, and some beers are really, really good. And they're very, very priced very well, I guess you'd say. And this one falls into that category. It's, for me, Dopplebock I really like, and it comes in 6-packs, and it's relatively affordable, very affordable. So it's something I typically keep in my house at all times, and it's like one of the good beers that I have that I did not drink my really good beers. But anyway, Tröegs Troegenator, as far as what it says on the bottle, it says up here, brewery information, Tröegs Independent Craft Brewery. Our flagship Double Bock is a dark lager with a bready malt aroma and rich, chewy body. Troegenator pours with a deep bronze hue, releasing a warming sensation and subtle spicy flavors. Handcrafted by Tröegs Brothers, Tröegs Double Bock beer, Double Bock, whatever. 8.2% alcohol, brewed and bottled by Tröegs, and then government warning and recycle stuff, and that's about it. Label-wise, it's pretty cool. I have a little sweet spot in my heart for this beer, so the label itself in general I like. So yeah, it's cool. It's one of the better Tröegs labels I've seen. But yeah, nice label. I already know it's a nice beer, but I figured I'm going to crack one. Haven't reviewed it, might as well review it. So it's really difficult to review beers you've had a lot of, because you're keying in on flavors and tastes of what you like already. You know what it is, and you're super familiar with it. So for me, it's a little bit weird to do, but got to review them all eventually, don't we? Head-wise, it was a little more than a finger when I poured it. They're seating quite nicely. Beige head, nice, decent creaminess on top, nothing too crazy. Like I typically talk about when I talk about my Dopplebocks, I like this density to it, this thick unfilteredness to it. There's not a ton of it going on here, or really none at all with this, with the Troegenator. But color-wise, it's a nice rubyish, reddish color, something you would typically attribute to a nice Dopplebock. So it looks nice, even though I'd like a little bit more density to it. Looks quite nice. Let's see what she has in the nose. Again, Dopplebocks are never, well, not never, but they're typically not world class on the nose. They tend to just be a lot of breadiness. So we'll see. Yeah, I mean, this is even parts breadiness, even part maltiness. They're typically more bready when it comes to a Dopplebock, but this is nice equal parts. Nice malty sweetness there. The nice, like German style breadiness. But it smells good. But it smells a little bit sweeter than your typical Dopplebock, which is probably why it's one of my favorite ones, because I do skew a little bit sweet when it comes to my beers. So it smells quite nice. So yeah, let's dive right in. Cheers. There's a spiciness there. Almost like an Christmas beer, or like a winter warmer. Has a spiciness to it that's really nice. It's not typical to a ton of Dopplebocks. Nice mouthfeel, kind of in line with the color. It's not super dense because it doesn't have that crazy, creamy, unfiltered density to it. But it's nice. Not super thin, but nice. Nice sweetness there. Like a bit of cherry, maltiness, goodness. Like I said, with that spiciness. And no booze whatsoever. 8.2. You wouldn't expect too much, but there definitely isn't any there. Not super yeasty or bready in the mouth, but it's it's there to give you that Dopplebock flavor, or Dopplebock, typical Dopplebock mouthfeel and flavor. All in all, it's just a really, really nice beer. I mean, it's like I said, it's like one of my favorite beers to have in house because of price point, availability, and flavor. It like hits all those marks. Rating wise, if I was going to give it a rating, I'm going to give it like a solid 90. It's just, for me, it's just, it might be one of the best American-made Dopplebocks. I might put Sam Adams ahead of it. I'm not sure what I rated it. I might have rated it same number, but just a hair ahead of it. And there's other good ones. Atwater's Voodoo Vader. I reviewed that, but it's just a really solid, really good Dopplebock. So yeah, give it a straight up 90. As far as availability, I mean, I'm in northeastern Pennsylvania, so Tröegs is typically readily available to me almost anywhere I go. So I'm gonna give it availability of a 10, just because I can pick it up whenever I want, all year round. In value, you're talking $10 for a 6-pack of a beer that I rate as a 90. That's a 10. I mean, it's, you know, off the charts availability and value wise, and it's just a good beer. You know, 90. I couldn't say enough about this. And like you said, I mean, I'm a big fan of Dopplebocks in general for a couple reasons. One, I like how they taste. Two, they typically bring that really, really nice mouthfeel with them. You know, I mean, there's some Dopplebocks that are like thinner, and there's high gravity ones that lean towards the high gravity ones that are a little bit thicker, a little bit denser. So it's a big plus for me. In the third one, I don't know if I've ever talked about this before in any Dopplebock reviews I've done, but whenever I go to a bar, it's, especially a busy bar, it's the easiest beer to order. Because, I mean, with almost people who don't know, a good bulk of Dopplebocks end in a nader, you know. So if you're going to go to a bar and they have a decent beer list, but they're super busy and you kind of feel a little bit rushed to order, I can just scan and look for innators, and then I'm like, bang, doom, done. Just give me one of those. And typically I'm going to get a beer I like. So, yeah, just a little tidbit for you out there. So, yeah, Tröegs Troegenator Double Bock, Dopplebock. If you're a fan of the style in general, I would definitely give it a whirl if you've never had it before. If you're a fan of, I always closely associate Dopplebocks with the Belgian doubles and quads. If you're a fan of that style, definitely be something you want to check out. And if you're into, like, you know, small breweries doing big things, you know, I mean, I believe this is October 2014. Pretty sure that, actually, I am sure it just won gold medal at GABF for Dopplebock, you know. So, I mean, hey, American style Dopplebock, gold medal, that's not too bad. I mean, can't go wrong there. So, yeah, if you like that style of beer, definitely give it a whirl. It's another review in the book, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you enjoyed the review, hated the review, somewhere in between, please leave comments in the comment section below. If you'd like to check us out anywhere else on the internet, you can on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We're way more active on Instagram, so if you're going to check us out anywhere, check us out there. So, yeah. Another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a really nice beer right now, and hopefully you see you next time. Cheers.